So we were going to play Donkey Kong Jr., but it turned out that we were playing Donkey Kong instead. So we decided to play Donkey Kong Jr., but as I hear the music, I realized that we were actually playing Castlevania because it's super hard and Mario's frickin' Dracula.
Yeah, so it had the famous dun, dun, dun,
Da-da-da-da-da.
yes. And I mean, I always liked this game, but this game has always hated me pretty much because
it hated both of us.
It's just such a hard game, and like the claptrap pretty much is right there, and I would be hanging on the vine as Donkey Kong Jr. and yeah, then there would be no way for me to actually continue playing the game properly. So it's like, okay, I'm stuck on the vine. There's a claptrap just like cornering me.
And then, what? Dead.
Oh no, and then a claptrap would come down. It's like, oh, he's stuck. It's like, how unforgiving would that AI have to be?
Oh no, not only that, but then there's falling damage in your platformer.
Well, yeah, you have to actually jump. That's why, like, later if you saw me try and jump, I made it, and then the next time I guess I didn't press the button properly, and it didn't like that.
Yeah.
So it's like, oh, you're just gonna fall this time and die, even though you got, like, halfway through the first level. So even finishing the first level in this game, I think there's only 4 to 6 levels completely.
4 levels actually, and if they're the 4 levels, they're the 4 hardest ever.
Yes.
To quote James Rolfe, it's a if it's just 4 levels, they're gonna make the 4 hardest levels.
It's like Popeye. Popeye had 3 or 4 levels, but they're the hardest levels, and there's no ending. I don't remember if there was an ending to this one, but
Nintendo was gonna make Donkey Kong, and it was gonna be based off Popeye. Bluto was Donkey Kong.
The rights or
Olive Oil was Paulina, and Mario was Popeye.
Well, it's sort of like the developers. They took their hat off and like, guys, we made 12 levels. These are the hardest 4 levels, so people can just, pump the quarters and, get those numbers up again.
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah, they're gonna be stuck here until they cry or like they want to give up and cry.
Yeah.
It's like the toughest levels that we could design.
And I mean, if you're like one of those Dark Souls guys and you love difficulty, this game's for you. But if you just want to play a fun level where you can win,
regenerating health and
where you can win 50 to 100% of the time, this isn't for you.
No, this is again for just like I wouldn't even say Spy Hydra was super hard. But a lot of the games from this era, they were designed
to be hard as rocks.
Like Contra, that was the one I was looking for. Contra, super hard. I wouldn't say X-Men's hard, it's just the health.
Hard.
I'm not even going to say anything. But anyways, these games from this era are just designed to be super difficult. And just, if you want to beat them, you have to practice and practice and practice. And even Donkey Kong I didn't think was too unfair. I mean, at least you can almost finish the first level.
And if you can't beat them, join them.
If you can't beat them, that's when you switch games and or get better, practice. So, yeah, other than that, I think like the colors and this was definitely a game that was, I don't think this one was as successful as the original Donkey Kong, but I always thought it was cooler because it had more of a it let you play as like sort of the bad guy's son, which wasn't really done a lot back then. And yeah, I mean, not a lot of games really let you have that chance.
And also the hero becomes the villain. That's actually a big twist back then.
Becomes the hero.
Yeah, and the villain.
You got it the other way around.
No. The hero becomes the villain, and the villain becomes the hero.
Yes.
Oh
so
man.
It was very rare. I can't think of many games.
And then they put. Actually, no, they don't put Generations of Bloodshed behind them because that Donkey Kong actually turned out to be Cranky. So shit, Cranky has a blood feud with Mario. Oh shit, this could turn into like a if Nintendo decided to be very dark, all you just have to do is
that's why all these years they've been in Mario Tennis. You rarely see Mario and Donkey Kong on the same team.
Yeah. If they really wanted to go dark,
the Olympics.
Mario would be like, let's continue our blood feud.
It's on, you big donkey.
I'm gonna suck your blood.
I don't think we'll ever see that game, Vampire Mario as a power-up, but
Yeah.
you never know. I mean, they've done Cat Mario, so I think that's pretty much it. It's a really hard game. It's a major coin
Eater.
I think you could say this is even harder than Contra.
Yeah.
Designed to be the game that breaks your wallet. The wallet breaker.
Break the wallet, man. Break it.
Alright, well, I've got nothing else. I mean, it's a cool game, but they just made it ridiculous. And that's what I was going to say. The AI just corners you, and it's like,
Yeah.
where am I supposed to go? I can't progress in this game. So, you good? Alright, guys. Till the next one.
Adios,
Keep on gaming.
amigos. Keep on gaming. Bleh!
Bleh.